Well, we're joined now by Boyd Hilton from Heat magazine and Rowetta, who is a contestant on the first series. But first, before we talk to you both, welcome. Let's take a little look at what we can expect from tonight.
There you go. She can blast it out, can't she? Boyd?
She was good, yeah. She was very good. There are people better than her, though, actually.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, they've really, I think they've front-loaded it, this first episode, with really good talent. I would say 4 out of the 5 major auditions you see tonight are all really good, possible finalists, possible winners even.
Because sometimes they mix it up and you see some other stuff.
Yeah, I would say in the old days, probably when Rowetta did it, in the early days, they used to have, the opening shows used to be full of kind of freaky people who couldn't sing. There isn't that much of that tonight, and I think that's possibly because they're putting the emphasis on the talent, you know, possibly, and not the judges this time. You know, when Simon Cowell's doing it, it's possibly all about him. Not so much now, I think.
Rowetta, do you think it's changed since you were on, what, 7 years ago? Is it
yeah, 7 years ago. It's definitely changed.
For the better?
It's really not just a talent competition, it's a TV show, and that's become clearer, I think, over the years, and it has been about the judges up until now. I love Simon, though, on it, and I hope we don't miss him too much, because I think he is brilliant television. But it's great if they focus more on the contestants, but it's changed. It's a bigger show, there's more people enter, it's too many novelty acts for me, because I can't stand them, not mentioning any names, but there's always...
Wagner.
And Jedward and people like that. I just don't like them for this show. I think they should be on another show, and Louis seems to put those through, so I hope that all stops.
Well, funny you should mention that. I'll tell you what, we've got an example of perhaps one of those novelty acts that you don't so much like. Let's have a look.
Should we hear you sing?
Yes, I'm going to sing Copper Bell.
Okay. What? Good luck.
What are you doing?
What are you going to sing?
What are you...
Copper Bell.
Copper Bell?
What is that song?
Copper Bell.
Copper Bell. No one?
Well, Boyd, that's one of the other type of acts we were talking about.
Yes. Yeah. I slightly disagree with Rowetta. I think, obviously, if you're looking at pure talent, I mean, she is a slightly peculiar figure, and she probably is this year's Wagner figure. But I'm sure that when it comes to the live final, she will provide that kind of entertainment factor that the show needs. I think it is an entertainment show.
You say it needs it?
Why is she through? Did she get through?
Oh, no, I've no idea. Well, I don't want to give it away. I do have an idea.
You can't go into all the
I think it's great that the audition. It's great that the audition, but that shouldn't be what the X Factor is about as finalists. Because if she gets through to the final, she's taking the place of a really good. When there's so much talent, you've just said how many are in this first episode. There's at least 4 or 5 that could win. Well, that means somebody's got to go because of the novelty act. I just think it's the wrong. It doesn't bother you. It's only because I'm a singer, and I know so many singers who are broken-hearted if they don't get through.
Tell us about sorry.
That's right.
I was just going to ask about the chemistry.
You get your star moment.
The chemistry of the judges.
Yes.
I mean, it's a big change, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
New faces.
Well, Simon Cowell is a giant of talent show judging for me, an absolutely incredible, compelling figure. But I have to say, 10 minutes in, I'd totally forgotten he was ever there, which I wasn't expecting at all. I think they've got a really good collection of judges, and I think the real star is Kelly Rowland, who I didn't necessarily expect to be that interesting a figure. But there's something about her responses that are really genuine and interesting and funny. And as I said, I'd completely forgot that Simon was there. So.
Is Louis playing the same kind of almost
Comical?
pedantic,
oh yeah, Louis,
slightly irritating?
Absolutely, Louis is the same as ever, but I love Louis. You never know what's going to come out of his mouth.
I love him, he's entertaining. Yeah. It's just, I think there's something missing now for the older contestants. It's a very young panel, and I mean, I remember last year Cheryl Cole not knowing a lot of Elton John songs because she's too young, so I'm just worried for the future. But I love the judging panel. I love the fact that they can all perform live. The judges before, Danny Minogue never performed live on the stage, and Cheryl never performed solo live on her own.
Yeah. So and they're all performing.
They can all do it live. They won't be live
on his own.
He's his manager.
I'm looking forward to that one.
He's an amazing manager. So
dread the thought of Louis performing live, but no one else is going to say stuff like Lenny Henry and stuff like those classic moments that come out of Louis' mouth.
And can I ask Rowetta just the very brief? What happened since X Factor for you? I mean,
it's been brilliant. X Factor, a lot of people know I was a bit drunk. I love Simon Cowell, so I entered. I did really well on it. Didn't expect to, but now I do what I did before. Really, I sing with Peter Hook. We have an EP out. I sing with lots of different people.
You were drunk in your audition.
I was a little bit. I wouldn't have auditioned otherwise.
Courage,
because it was, but I was in a band called Happy Mondays, which was very cool, and I just did this for me. I was 38, and I just thought it'd be a laugh. I didn't expect to go as far as I did and be the last woman that year, but it was a great journey, and now I constantly work, so I've done really, really well.
Excellent. Boyd, do you think this series is going to be as successful as the previous one?
I think tonight will be huge, because I think the anticipation to see the changes is massive. It'll be interesting to see what happens when it gets to the live shows. I still think it's the biggest show on TV, pretty much, so I think it'll be fun.
Boyd, good to have you on. Rowetta, thank you for coming on, and good luck. I'm glad things are going so well for you.
Thank you.
Thanks.